Confirmed number of new coronavirus cases reported in Los Angeles County over the last 24 hours is 2,780, with 58 additional deaths. Here in Torrance, 21 additional cases were reported, with 1 new death. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's Monday, February 21st. Happy President's Day. Today is also known as Washington's birthday, and it is a federal holiday commemorating the nation's 45 commanders-in-chief. Many private sector workers are enjoying a day off today, and other businesses and government agencies are closed as well. Most banks will be closed as the Federal Reserve System observes this holiday. The U.S. Postal Service will also be closed and will not deliver business or residential mail, but FedEx and UPS will operate as usual. And government agencies, including federal and state courts and the DMV, will be closed. Here in Torrance, City Hall, city offices, and all Torrance libraries are closed. Monday refuse and recycling will be collected tomorrow, and there will also be no street sweeping today. LA County's death rate among people experiencing homelessness decreased significantly this winter surge compared to the previous winter surge. From October 31st, 2020 to February 16th, 2021, the county recorded 237 deaths per 100,000 people. In comparison, the death rate during the same time 1 year later was just 52 per 100,000. But when looking at the county overall, the death rate for every Angelino with COVID-19 was half that rate, underscoring the much higher risk of death for people experiencing homelessness. Public health officials say deaths from this surge period are still being reported, and they expect the death rates to rise. Fortunately, the vaccination rate among the homeless are going back up, helping to reduce the number of COVID-related deaths. As of January 30th, 2022, almost 50,000 people, that's about 75% of people experiencing homelessness, have gotten at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. And 40,000, or 61%, are fully vaccinated. Queen Elizabeth II has tested positive for COVID-19. Britain's Buckingham Palace announced the news on Sunday. The 95-year-old, who is celebrating 70 years on the throne, is reportedly experiencing mild cold-like symptoms, but expects to continue light duties at Windsor this week. Palace officials say she will continue to receive medical attention and will follow all appropriate guidelines. The Queen is fully vaccinated. She and her late husband, Prince Philip, received their first doses of a COVID-19 vaccine in January of 2021. Her diagnosis came days after she completed her first in-person engagement since returning to Windsor from Sandringham, where she marked the 70th anniversary of her accession to the throne and the death of her father, King George VI. Omicron's BA.2 variant is spreading in the U.S., and experts worry it could lead to another surge. The new strain currently accounts for 3.9% of all new infections. Health experts say it spreads 30% more easily and are keeping a close watch as the Omicron surge continues to decline in the U.S. BA.2 quickly overtook the original Omicron in South Africa and other countries. It even caused a second Omicron surge in Denmark. Here in the U.S., experts say the variant appears to be doubling fast, and if it doubles again to 8%, that means we are in the exponential growth phase which could lead to another wave of COVID-19. Some public health officials think it's unlikely that BA.2 will trigger a massive new surge because so many people have immunity from prior infections and vaccination. Even so, data shows Omicron is still infecting more than 100,000 people and killing about 2,000 people every day in the U.S. Recent research also revealed that one of the remaining antibody treatments for COVID-19 may be less effective against BA.2. Officials hope more people will continue getting vaccinated and boosted as this variant continues to spread. LA Metro reduced its bus and train services due to staff shortages. Changes began on Sunday, and officials say this is the result of both the Omicron surge and the recent restoration of service hours to pre-pandemic levels. The staff shortages have been especially bad in recent months, leading to canceled bus and rail trips and leaving riders waiting for longer periods of time. Many bus lines will have service adjustments, running on average 5 to 10 minutes less frequently throughout the day and evening hours. The busiest lines will still run every 5 to 15 minutes on weekdays, and no bus line will run less than every hour. For more information, go to mybus.metro.net. A new high-tech feature now helps people visiting our city's permit center. The Geographic Information System, or GIS unit, created a new feature that provides live updates on wait times within the permit center and gives guidance on when the best time is to visit. The current wait time is only provided when City Hall is open, but other key information is still provided during closed hours. City workers say it's another great database developed by GIS staff to assist the public. The Beijing Winter Olympics came to a close yesterday. The closing ceremony took place after 16 days and 109 events. Team USA finished with a total of 25 medals, 8 gold, 10 silver, and 7 bronze. Norway had the most gold, 16, and the most medals overall, 37. Host country China got a total of 15 medals, including 9 gold. American bobsledder Elena Myers-Taylor was elected the U.S. flag bearer for the closing ceremony, becoming the first athlete selected as the U.S. flag bearer for both the Winter Olympics opening and closing ceremonies since 1948. Unfortunately, she couldn't carry the U.S. flag during the opening ceremony because she tested positive for COVID-19 and needed to isolate. As part of Sunday's ceremony, the International Olympic Committee leader, Thomas Bach, transferred the Olympic flag to the mayors of Italian cities of Milan and Cortina, the hosts for the 2026 Winter Games. Many people got familiar with scanning QR codes during the pandemic, but now cybersecurity experts say watch out for fraudulent codes that can lead to malicious websites. Scanning a QR, which stands for Quick Response, is an easy way to ditch paper menus, pay for bills, and more. But experts say the contactless method also creates new opportunities for fraudsters to tamper with them and direct victims to sites from which their personal and financial information could get stolen. Several QR code scams exist, and some of the newest ones target drivers. At pay-to-park kiosks in several large Texas cities, scammers place stickers with fake codes on certain pay stations, and drivers who scanned them were directed to enter their bank or credit card information. Another scam in Atlanta came in the form of fake parking tickets with QR codes on their cars, directing them to a phony website. Besides parking-related scams, fake QR codes also popped up on billboards, online ads, and phishing emails. Last month, the Federal Bureau of Investigation issued an alert about cyber criminals tampering with QR codes to steal login and financial information. The agency says the codes can also contain embedded malware that lets a criminal gain access into a victim's mobile device. The Better Business Bureau has seen a spike in such reports over the past year. Now, officials emphasize the importance of practicing caution when entering financial information, as well as making payments through a site navigated through a QR code. More than 2,200 pounds of chili is being recalled due to misbranding and undeclared allergens. Morgan Foods, an Austin, Indiana establishment, is recalling 2,205 pounds of Skyline chili. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service says the product contains milk, wheat, and soy, which are not declared on the product label. And the cans labeled as chili may actually contain cream of chicken soup. These items were shipped to retail locations nationwide. There have been no confirmed reports of adverse reactions, but any concerned consumer should contact a healthcare provider. They're also urged to throw out these cans or return them to the place of purchase. A new ranking of the best cities for movie lovers placed Torrance in the top 5. 24/7 Tempo made the list after looking at data compiled by Lawn Love, looking at factors such as accessibility, affordability, community, and quality. Torrance snagged the number 4 spot after major U.S. cities, New York City, San Francisco, and LA. California is apparently a great state for movie lovers because 8 of the top 10 cities are from our state. The list maker says Americans love movies. Films are a part of American culture, and this ranking for best cities includes those who stream movies at home, as well as those who watch the old-fashioned way at a theater. If you're one of the many movie lovers in Torrance, mark your calendar for Sunday, March 27th. The 94th Academy Awards will return to the Dolby Theater with strict COVID testing requirements in place for attendees. The Oscars will be hosted by actors Regina Hall, Amy Schumer, and Wanda Sykes. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce hosted a virtual State of the Region featuring Congressman Maxine Waters and Ted Lieu. The State of the Region is a unique opportunity for chamber members and the community to hear directly from our congressional representatives as they speak on important issues that directly impact our communities. The U.S. House representatives covered a variety of topics, including the latest COVID-19 policies and protocols from LA County and the state. They also talked about the U.S. economy growing at the fastest rate in decades, efforts to help address the supply chain bottleneck, infrastructure plans in the coming years regarding roads and bridges, and much more. The event was made possible by a number of sponsors, including Kaiser Permanente, Honda, and UCLA Health. Craft beer and Thai food lovers had a special treat this Sunday at Smog City Brewery and Tap Room.
I love to travel. And I love cooking for people, and I love exposing people to our family's recipes. This is gang gai. We got some rice noodles, Chinese broccoli, and brisket. So this is 12-hour aged brisket noodle soup. This is the broth. It's been braised with the brisket. It's got bamboo shoots, basil, coconut milk, sending smell-o-vision vibes to all the people of Torrance.
I personally have a huge affinity for Thai cuisine, Japanese cuisine, and when he wrote, I was like, oh my God, a person who's going to make authentic Thai street food at my brewery. It was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Dream, also known as the Noodle Man on Amazon Prime, set up his Thai food pop-up called Pranam at the Smog City location at 1901 Delamo Boulevard. He's on a West Coast tour and collaborating with other small businesses to introduce his family recipes with a Texas twist. City Cable's Christine Lee was there, as well as with her husband and their cute dog, Somi, to enjoy the beautiful day outdoors and help support small businesses. You can catch more from this event on future episodes of Weekends in Torrance. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community. Pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. The city's Cherry Blossom Festival is coming back this year after a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. Organizers say they are excited to hold the festival again at Columbia Park. It takes place on Sunday, April 3rd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The free event includes multicultural performances and demonstrations. The Torrance Craftsmen's Guild is also inviting artists and crafters to display and sell their work. And a wide range of food booths and trucks will be on site preparing some delicious meals. What an exciting time to show off this beautiful part of our city. Now, if you have a great story, an upcoming event, a photo, or video you would like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We would love to hear from you. Well, that is our update for COVID-19 today. We will see you back here tomorrow as Rhiannon Trutanich brings you the latest. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in.